So I want to encourage someone today with the words from the Apostle Paul taken from 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7, which states, we are to walk by faith and not by sight. Which literally means we are to put our hopes, our trusts, and beliefs solely on the shoulders of God, knowing who He is, what He's capable of doing, and what's impossible for Him to do. The one thing it's impossible for God to do is to lie. So if it's impossible for Him to lie, that must mean He is the most dependable person we know, the most reliable source that's available to all people everywhere. Our senses, by sight, are not that reliable. We've been deceived by what things look like. Salt and sugar look alike, but they both taste differently. Sweet tea and unsweetened tea both look alike, and they taste differently. So, quick testimony. My wife and I just got back from vacation. We went to Cancun, Mexico. We stayed at the Excellence Riviera Resort, all expenses paid resort in Cancun, Mexico. And we had an excellent time. We went to, it was our honeymoon. For those of you guys know, we got married about a month ago. It was my wife's birthday and my very first vacation in quite some time. Praise God, the Lord came through. We were trusting and believing. We prepared for this vacation some months ago, and we knew we ran into a snag concerning getting my passport. I was in the passport office literally all day long, from the time it opened up until the time they were closing, just to get my passport. It didn't look like I was going to get my passport that day. Everyone that I spoke to on the phone prior to me getting to the passport office, and even while I was there, was saying that, no, it looks like you're not going to get the passport today. We can't make any promises. It may take 30 to 45 days, and we were scheduled to travel the next day. Everything had already been paid for. But God, by faith, my wife and I didn't waver. It looked like we weren't going to make it. My wife was bracing herself to be able to reschedule the vacation to about this week here or another time in a few months. But as the Lord had it, He came through on His promise. I got my passport at 4:00 p.m. that day, and we were able to travel to Mexico. Then when we get to Mexico, we had already paid for one of the best rooms they had available there. It was a 2-story room with a rooftop plunge pool, bed outside on the roof, and a couch overlooking the entire landscape of the resort. It was postcard beautiful. So we got there. The receptionist said, unfortunately, your room is not available today. We're going to have to downgrade you to a room, and that didn't make any sense. We paid for the top room, but yet you're going to downgrade us. So the manager came through and said, although we have to downgrade you because that's all we have available for you, we're going to refund you the difference between the two rooms, and we're going to give us a complimentary private dinner out on the beach, on the pier, out on the water. And I just encouraged my wife. I said, we both knew that was God coming through for us, although the first day wasn't what we wanted, but the rest of the stay, and the room that we stayed in day one wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It just wasn't what we paid for. But the Lord came through in a mighty way, and that experience that we had on her birthday with the private dinner, and we had a guitarist serenade us from the parallel private pier. It was beautiful. We were in the presence of the Lord the entire time. So regardless of what it looks like, brothers and sisters, God is faithful to keep his promises. He's not slack concerning his promises. But the question is, will he find faith on earth in your life when it comes down to circumstances and situations that don't quite look like they're going to work out in your favor? And God reassured both of us that he worked all things out. All things work together for our good, according to those who love him, and my wife and I do love him, and we are the called according to his purpose. He's the only one that can do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you could ever ask, think, or imagine. And that's what we held on to the entire time. And by faith, he came through, although it didn't look like it. So brothers and sisters, that's my word of encouragement. It was a major blessing, major testimony that we're going to be able to share that with many people, many other couples who may be struggling to believe through the fire, through circumstances that don't look like they're going to be work out in their favor. Our word of encouragement is to trust God regardless of what it looks like. Remain in faith and only believe. Brothers and sisters, that's my time. I thank you for yours. And as always, remember, Jesus Christ is Lord. And he is Lord over all, all right? God bless you. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys real soon, all right?